Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. We are on a white background, so if you've been following along, that means that I am home. I am no longer in a hotel. In today's video, I'm going to be planning in my classic Happy Planner for the week of, does this go to October? Okay, wait, September 28th through October 4th. I didn't realize that it would say October here when it's still September. I mean, I guess it has to, because the majority of the days are in October. I just didn't realize that, or I just didn't remember it. So in today's spread, I want to use the Minimalist sticker book, which I haven't used yet, and I'm very excited. I feel like it's just a very soft and pretty color scheme. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't even flipped through this really, but let's see if we can come up with the colors to use for it. I kind of really love the purple and gray. So I'm going to do that. Let me pull out a couple of stickers from here based on that color scheme, and then we will get going. So while I'm here pulling these out, I've had a couple of questions about my quarantine, and so I just wanted to clarify. Earlier in the year, I moved in with my significant other, so I gave up my apartment, and then later in the year, it didn't work out, and so before I could go stay with family, since I didn't have an apartment anymore, I needed to quarantine for 2 weeks because of COVID, and while I didn't think I had been exposed, there was just really no way to know without getting tested. So I stayed in a hotel for 2 weeks, got a negative test, came back to stay with my family for a week, and then I was in my best friend's wedding, and because then there was a risk also, I went back to the hotel. It didn't end up being for 2 weeks. It was for, I think, 9 days until I got negative test results again, and now I am back home. So no more hotel. Just to clarify, that's kind of what's been happening. I know I've sort of alluded to it, but I haven't really been specific in terms of what happened. So I like this I like this work hard, let your success be your noise. Let's see. I don't want to spend the whole video just pulling out stickers, so I'll try to do this part rather quickly for you. But I would like to say the last month has been very, very challenging. Having YouTube and having so many people talking to me and engaging has been really wonderful. Your views, your comments, even your questions all really mean so much to me, and I'm so appreciative. And I'm really, really glad that I decided to start a YouTube channel, because I wouldn't have, I have a connection to the community on Facebook and on Instagram, but this was just a whole other level of connection that I really needed, so thank you. Okay, now I'm pulling out a lot of these grays. I wonder if this would be better to do in my big spread, in my big planner. I know I did a gray and pink and green one recently in the big planner, and I was planning on doing something else in my big, but I kind of think this may be better for a big. Okay, so we are now back with my big Happy Planner for the week of September 28th through October 4th. Now, I have to be honest with you, I've been a little bit scared of my big planner for this week, and here's why. Last week, it didn't work. If you saw my video, it didn't really work. The spread didn't work for me, so I kind of stopped using it like through half of Wednesday. And so I think I need to be a little bit less particular about putting everything exactly perfectly where it should belong, giving myself plenty of room, and also knowing that as the week goes on, I can add to it. Like, I can add more stickers, I can figure out what works for me, because there is a lot of room here, and I don't necessarily know every single thing that's going to happen this week ahead of time. So I have this sheet of wax paper. I did also pull out Digital Detox, and I put a couple of page flags in to this sticker, Unplug Today. because even though I can't unplug for an entire day because of work, I can unplug for part of the day, like at night, after work or something. And then I also thought it would be a good thing to continue tracking throughout the week. So I wanted to grab a tracker. And then I was trying to think in terms of decorative, what could go nicely with the gray and the purple. And I was trying to remember what sticker book had these black and white florals in the back. And if you were maybe one of the people who helped me out when I asked on Instagram, you said layered florals, and that's exactly what I was going for. I just could not remember for the life of me which stickers they were. So to start out, I just want to get some of these layered florals right down on the page. And let's see, there's one corner. Is that the same corner? Yeah, that's the same corner sticker. Okay. So I want to put these right in here. I also pulled out one roll of washi. This is from the Homebody collection from last year, and it's kind of a light stripe. It's not really gray. I wonder if it's actually more of a brown. It could be brown. If it's brown, I probably can't use it, but we'll see. I think maybe it's doable. Okay, so let's get a little floral border. Oh, that's not going to work. If I lift this part up, it'll work. Okay, let's see. So I believe this video is airing Sunday. I'm not sure when you are watching it, but if you are watching it Sunday, then yesterday, Saturday, I posted a fun, different kind of video. Well, sort of different. It was still a plan with me, but it was an October monthly in my wellness planner, which is a mood tracker. And I have a free printable in there for you if you want to do something similar in your monthly. Let's cut this off. I've also picked up a wood background so that it won't be as bright with this white background anymore. Okay, and now I just want to do the same thing on the top here so that we kind of have a nice little border for the week. I have to remind myself to slow down. And that's kind of why I want to do a little bit of digital detox, just as a moment to step away from social media and my phone in general. Got that one, and then let's grab this one, and then I think we'll just use half of one more and then be all set to continue. So I am still decorating in my classic and my big weekly. Like I said, this past week, the big just didn't work for me, and I think it was my fault in the way that I decorated it. So I'm going to continue because 1 week does not ruin the planner for me since it has been working for the last couple of months. So I'm still going to do both while I have the time to decorate and plan in them until I figure out exactly which one works. The good thing about both planners is they are both 18-month, so that's why you haven't seen me share any 2021 planner hauls, because I don't plan on buying a planner because I have all my planners, I think, right now are 18-month, which started in July and go through next December, 2021. Okay, so let's see. This was minimalist, right? Just want to grab it again and see if maybe there's one purple sticker with a quote. And that'll just kind of jumpstart the purple in this spread, like the violet. Why wouldn't there be a purple quote in here? Let's go one more time. There's this week, which could be a nice start. So let me pause. Let me put my hand there. There's blue, green, and pink. Tomorrow is a new day I'm not quite ready to start the week with. Wow, really? I guess there are no purple quotes in here. I did flip through other sticker books, and aside from Digital Detox, the purples were just off. They didn't really work. Okay, so there's no purple quote, so I guess to start the week, I'm going to put one of these purple stickers so that I kind of have the color meshed in well or blended well. I don't really know the right word for that. Okay, and I'm probably going to cover up this little note section here. And now we can start with a quote. So let's grab this. Work hard in silence, let your success be your noise. I've been hearing this a lot lately, and I'm really into it. I'm really into this phrase quote. I think that when we have something new coming up, it can be really exciting and you want to like tell people all about it. But I think sometimes a little bit of modesty is nice, and just kind of figure out what you're doing and how you're doing it, and then show others. There's nothing wrong, of course, with sharing your success with others. I just think that there's ways to do it. Okay. So I think I'm going to put this one on the side like this. And I know that normally when I'm doing this spread, I try to figure out exactly where I'm going to put my checklists, but honestly, not every single day needs a checklist. This day will, because I have off work. It is Yom Kippur, so it's not that I'll be doing a ton, but I'll have the availability to do a couple of things that I want to catch up on. And then I think, let me go back here. I don't want to cover the whole spread with wax paper while I'm planning, but I also want to be able to show you kind of what I'm doing. So maybe I'll put a checklist sticker down here. I really like these gray checklists. They're really pretty. I'm thinking that when I find an apartment, I'm going to use a lot of grays and blacks and whites. All right, unplugged. I don't really know where to put this. Where are you supposed to put a sticker like this? I could put it down here. All right, let's hold off on that one for a second. Okay, let's go back to this gray. And I think it might be nice. Put one right here in the middle. Okay, and then let's grab this purple box, and I'm going to put it right up here. This is very important. I have a bill to pay. Also, it's my aunt's birthday, so I could use that for either one. I could use one here, and of course I could put a checklist over here. All right, now let's get another quote going on. Today I choose joy. It's pretty. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to put purple checklist. I'm going to see if this sticker comes in purple, unless I should put the gray here to kind of coordinate it. If you saw my classic video for this week where I use, I think it's Live Creatively. It's one of from the Stephanie's Favorites. I kind of liked that I could just use all the random colors and not really worry as much about where they went. I mean, not that I'm like actually worried in terms of life about these, but it was nice to be able to just kind of put those down. There's probably a purple checklist. Is purple just a forgotten color in this sticker book? It's crazy. There's purple boxes, but it looks like there's a checklist in every other color. Let's do that one more time. So while I flip through this, the day that I'm filming this is Saturday, and every once in a while, my mom and her neighbors will all sort of get together and put things outside for free. Curbside pickup or curbside free alert. I don't know what they're calling it. And so they all have their stuff in front of my mom's house. And this morning I was sitting outside and I put out one Happy Planner like box set. It was outdated. It was old. I had gotten it on clearance and I hadn't really used it. It was a teacher kit, I believe. And a lovely woman came up and she chose to grab it. And so I spoke to her. I said, "Are you a Happy Planner?" And it was really great, and she uses it for work. And so I came upstairs in here into my planning central room and loaded up a box of stuff. There were some sticker books, some filler paper, some outdated planners. I think I put in a gratitude journal, just like a bunch of Happy Planner stuff that I was able to de-stash a little bit. And hopefully they find a good home for a new Happy Planner. So that was a really great start to my day. Okay, so I do know what this box is going to be for. Wild University enrollment for October opens on October 1st. Now, I've said in other videos, I'm just going to put this unplugged today over here for Friday night. I have said in other videos it'll be open until the 10th. I was incorrect. For September, it opened from September 1st through 10th as the launching month. But what they found, and I totally understand this, is that I kind of want to put this checklist over here. Yeah, I'll put it right here. What they found is that if enrollment closes on October 7th, meaning you only have until from October 1st through October 7th to enroll in the the monthly or the annual subscription, it allows everyone to kind of connect more just having those 3 extra days. Otherwise, 10 days is almost a third of the month. And so if everyone is participating by the first week, then there's just kind of more time to connect together. So keep in mind, if you're interested in checking it out this round for just the month of October or for the year, enrollment will close this time on October 7th, which is a Wednesday. Okay, now I'm putting, let's see, this is very important. October 3rd. I'm just thinking of what I have here. So I have Yom Kippur, I have my aunt's birthday, Wild University. All right, I don't know if I have anything specific. Highly likely I will have a sports game for my nephew because this is soccer season and fall baseball and all the fun things. All right, so the only stickers I have left here, I have a gray box, which I don't think I'm going to use. I have this unplugged. Also not really sure where to use it because I don't know where to put it. And I have this unplugged today sticker. I have this focus. I don't know yet. And I have these. I'm not really sure what I'll use them for in this moment. So what I'm going to do is, actually, I may have a couple of other quotes that I want to include here. Let me grab something and talk through it while I'm grabbing it. But I want to sort of put more stickers down as I plan, but I'd also like to film it and kind of show you a during the pen. I did get this idea from Mary Ellen, of course, of Planning with Bumble, where she has shown during the pens, and I want to try something like that because I think it would be fun. But I have a bunch of these stickers here. These are a combination of oh my goodness, Alicia Michelle and Michelle of Plan the Happies. I've got like my friends ones here that are great. Let me just grab a couple of these. So like I have these game day stickers, and if my nephew has a game, it could be Saturday or Sunday, I don't know his schedule, I'm able to just put them right there, which is perfect. But there were a couple of these I wanted to grab. Let's see. Okay, I think I have the two that I want. this is a fun little note. I guess maybe last year or 2 years ago when Alicia was launching her shop, she said that a couple of the orders would have gotten an extra sticker page like randomly. And so I did get one, and her sweet son Zachary wrote this note, and I just keep it on here because I can't bear to get rid of it. It's very, very sweet. But the stickers that I wanted were, "You can't pour from an empty cup," which is so incredibly true. And to be honest, I'm not feeling that my cup is empty right now, because I'm so blessed and grateful to have such amazing people in my life, friends and family and coworkers and all of that. But the last month has been really busy, just moving around a lot, figuring out a lot of different things. Now that it's all kind of settling, I'm struggling a little bit. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine, but I'm just gonna keep saying, like in Friends, I'm fine. But things can be hard sometimes, you know, especially when you least expect it. And so some of these stickers are just going to be thrown in here kind of as little reminders for myself that when I open my planner, I will see them and hopefully be reminded of the strength that they help to provide. So I know that the other thing I said I was going to include was this washi. I tend to take out washi and then I forget to use it. So we are not going to use washi for this. I was thinking about possibly taking my Sharpie S-Note, I don't even know if this is the right color, and coloring in these florals, but again, I'm not sure yet. And this isn't me saying I'm going to finish off screen, it's more of I'm going to hopefully finish while I'm going to film finishing and kind of see how it goes, and you're going to join me this week, if you'd like, of course, to watch, and see how I do. So a couple more things that I'd like to do here are, where is this? I wanted to cover up that notes section. Are you hearing things falling? I wanted to cover up that little notes part. I don't know if these are True Block or not. They're white on the back, which is strange because True Block usually are gray on the back. I guess they are not because I can see that. I don't know if you can. And I'll just double it up. Okay. And then the one other thing that I wanted to look at was I pulled out Essential Planning. There are no holidays. There is a birthday. But I was looking for this Pay Bill On. I feel like it's much darker than that purple, but this one is kind of fine. And I'm going to put this here. Okay. Again, not really the right purple, but I'm okay with it because I think that these two are also different. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I would love, if you like this video, to please take a moment and subscribe. Stay tuned for the After the Pen, and I will see you next time.